Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Nicole here from my Pandora Charmed Life. Today's video is going to be a follow-up video to the November OHM sneak peek preview video. So I've had time to really take a look at some of these charms and design with them and figure out what I think they paired with nicely, whether it be from the November collection or just other OHM beads that I've had. So in this video we're going to take a close-up look at some of those and get additional thoughts on what I think of these beads, what happens to be my favorite, and there's going to be a little giveaway, so stay tuned till the end. My absolute favorite bead from this entire collection from the silver line had to be the bead of the month. This is just so unique. Let's turn off my phone. This is just so unique when you think about the fact that it spins on both sides, and it's fun to kind of like make up what those symbols on this side mean and what the numbers mean, and then just kind of play around like when you're bored at work and say, okay, what does the oracle say about your day, or whatever it is. So just really a fun, unique design. The side, like how this kind of looks like a wicker basket, or the way it just kind of intertwines, is just beautiful. And then at the where the hole is, you have like additional detail on here. So this bead is just absolutely beautiful and stunning, and my favorite. We have a little hallmark over here, and you may have seen me wear it two different ways, and I'm gonna tell you about that, just to give you a little review of what I would and wouldn't do with this bead. So the most recent thing I tried to do with this bead is to wear it on a OHM beads drop necklace, and usually they are, oh, okay, see, it's like doing it as I'm trying to do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for some reason when I put in this way, the ball doesn't necessarily go in, which that might be the more secure way, because when I did it the opposite way, let me show ya, I kind of got it stuck. So when I did it this way, it hides the ball, right? You can't see the little ball, but I lost this twice at work. Like somehow just the right angle made it come through. So I'm probably not going to wear it on a drop necklace anymore unless I secure it. It's not doing it now. So I mean, for the most part, it stayed. But again, I did lose it twice. There we go. So that was a little bit of a tug, not as secure as I'd like it to be. So here's what I would do, is I would take a glass bead from OHM. So I would get kind of a base going and then put in the bead. That way it has some protection and it's not gonna fall through if you do wanna wear it as a pendant, because I do think it's really fun to wear as a pendant too. You can always like sandwich it between another bead. Let's just grab another one. You can play around when you have a drop necklace to help make designs that you could wear around your neck, which I really, really like to do with a lot of these beads. The other thing you can do is take off the little drop ball thing off altogether, and then just wear it like this too. So you have some options on how to wear Oracle if you do want to wear it on a necklace. The way I ended up putting Oracle on a bracelet was with the Lemon collection. The Lemon collection, you guys, it's probably it just took way too long for any bead company to come up with yellow. Like, I thank goodness OHM did it, because I love this pop of yellow. It's so pretty, and then again, I love the shape of OHM's glass beads. It took me a while to get my first glass bead from OHM, but when I did, it was the unicorny one. I fell in love. I love all the lemon ones, but if I had to rank them, the sorbet one might be my favorite. And let me get all of these on a bracelet, that way you can see how they all look together, because I do feel like while you can, you know, just have fun with one of these lemon beads, I do think they complement each other so very well. So you may have seen on Instagram the way I paired this with Oracle, but we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, I have two different twisted bangles from OHM. Their twisted bangles are my favorite bracelet option. So I have this one and then I have the dirty one. We'll see that later. But for the yellow, because they're so bright, I do feel like they work better on this one. And I always get two of their like little spacer stopper things because they have silicone inside. That helps keep your beads wherever you want them. And they just kind of slide off like so. Alright, so here you have how I designed with Oracle and the Lemon collection of the glass beads. I think they look so good together. The way I paired these up is you have the two lemon ones that have some white on them. So I have those on the end. One is the Coconut Bliss and the other is, let me confirm the name, Meringue Tart. So I think this is Coconut Bliss and that's Meringue Tart. So I have those on the end because they have white. And then the Sorbet one's just kind of a like translucent yellow color, and I thought it went really well with the jelly roll. Okay, the next design that I put together, and this is on the Dirty Twisted Bangle, is the Out There bead collection, and I have them with the Fireish and then my Love Grows bead. This one is not for sale, but I really wanted to put it on here. I think it looks so pretty together, and these beads I think can really go. So there was 3 in the Out There collection. We have a Serious Wish, Deep Blue, and Galaxy. And they can either be paired all 3 with these, or you can, you know, order them on their own. But I really like them all together. I have a hard time picking a favorite of these because I just love how each of them has like kind of their own unique look to them. Galaxy just has the ton of different colored just speckles in there, and it looks like Stardust from the Galaxy, and I just am in love with this one. This one's tied for my favorite of this collection, because then Deep Blue is just stunning on its own too. Like, I love the blue glitter in there. It's not even glitter, but it's just the blue, that sparkle that is throughout this entire bead. And then I feel bad saying these two are tied because then it makes it seem like I don't love a Serious Wish, but I do love this one too, with the little white specks that, you know, could represent a shooting star or something. I actually played around with putting this on the dirty bangle, and then I also had it on the silver bangle, and I think that it goes nice with either or. So when I did not have a bead in here with these, I had it all on the silver, and I really liked that. But I do love like the oxidized detail of this bead. So if you're gonna put it with a bead that has oxidized detail, then you have the dirty bangle, then it just kind of has like this dark look that I think it all just looks very good together. So they could really go on either one. Just because they're dark doesn't mean that it should go on a dark bracelet. They look really pretty on the silver one as well. The next 4 beads I'm going to further show you how I designed with is the At Least I'm Warm, Victoriana, Eucalyptus Rain, and Odette. I have them on my OHM whip, and these ones I've had on here. So there's Monkey Business. You may have seen that in my most recent video, and then I have Chubbles over here too. So this is kind of like my cute little animal bracelet, and so I added a few things on here. I am in love with OHM's leather whips. I actually just ordered 2 more. Did you guys see Emily's video on the Lucky Red whip? It's a limited edition red one. I rarely wear red, but I had to get it after I saw her video, and then I have plans for it too for around Christmas time. So yes, I'm a fan of the leathers, and then I put some on here. The good thing about wearing them on leathers, you guys, is that like they don't, like you have to move it. Like, I mean, it's moving, but I'm like moving it, right? Like they won't move. They stay put. So I really like that that's a thing, because it's super frustrating when you like have this perfect look and then they move all over the place. So I love that the thickness of the leather just kind of sits nicely in these holes, right? So it doesn't allow for that movement unless you move it. So that's just kind of a little review on the leather bracelet, even though that's not what this video is specifically about. But we'll go ahead and take a look at these one-on-one again. Again, hopefully you saw my unboxing video. If you didn't, then here's just kind of another look at them. I really like being able to unbox them and then kind of have some time to play with them to see how I would design these. And yeah, I've done so many different things, so these are the ones that ended up being my favorite. But this Eucalyptus Rain looks beautiful on this leather, so it was an obvious choice to put here. This is a really, really pretty bead. They're colors that I wouldn't necessarily like ever put together, right? Especially that little mint green in there with the browns. It somehow just all works really, really well and turned out to be a stunning bead. And here's another look at Odette and the way she's kind of just snuggled into her body. And again, like I can't say enough about the level of detail that was put into these feathers. Like as I've had it and had the opportunity to wear it and take a look at the design of this bead, it is gorgeous. This was the one that's not going to be released until November 8th, and it was part of their Omistry project, and it is so beautiful. She's stunning. Okay. Then here, I'll move this over just so we can focus on At Least I'm Warm. Here's At Least I'm Warm. He's, I don't know if he'll stay on here or if I'm going to make something that's more of a Thanksgiving theme. I don't know. I mean, it works on this one too, and I could just like layer this with Thanksgiving, but At Least I'm Warm. Here's an additional look to him. The one thing I appreciate so much about ohm beads is their humor. And this is just kind of an example of how ohm beads sometimes just, they don't take themselves too seriously, right? They have fun with what they do, and I absolutely love that. Okay. And then Victoriana is another bead that we're reviewing on here. Let's get another shot at this. I like the way the colors just kind of like melt into each other. The coolest thing to me, and I love when like beads have a little bit of a 3D element to it. So you can see that the center of the flower just kind of pops out. And again, with the colors on here, like it was perfect to put on this leather. Okay, the final ones to review just a little bit closer, and I think I said a lot about this one, the Listen to Love one on my unboxing video. This one is so realistic looking and so cute, and the meanings that it can have, right? I mean, it's technically it's a stethoscope, and technically, yes, it's very literal, listen to love, and you're listening to a heartbeat, but I think it's so symbolic of, I don't think we listen to love often enough, and sometimes we're not like kind, and sometimes we're not kind to ourselves. Like I think sometimes we're less kind to ourselves than we are other people, and this is just that really good reminder. Like if you have to remind yourself to be kind, whether it's to yourself and just like listen to love, like I think this is a good symbol for that too. But also like perfect for if this is your career. It's just, I love it. I don't know if it's intentional that looks like a heart. That's kind of how stethoscopes just kind of come together, but I think it's a brilliant design. I also really like how that's the hole, right? I mean, there's sometimes you have a bead that's centered around like that perfect hole for a bracelet, and this one doesn't do that, and I think that's okay. I'll show you how we'll design with it too, because I do think it goes really well with Movember. Movember is awesome because of the cause, right? They're going to be donating a certain portion of these proceeds to testicular cancer research, and that's so important, and it's so awesome that they would do that, and it's just cool, right? And mustaches are fun and awesome. It'll be interesting to see who's growing out theirs for the month of November, for Movember. My one, if I was going to say anything constructive about this bead, is it's not obviously a mustache on some of them. And again, these are handmade, right? They're gonna look different. They're not going to be 100% perfect and the same, especially when you're dealing with, you know, what work of art you're trying to put into a glass bead like this. And that would be my only thing that I want to warn you is you're not sure exactly how these are going to come out, because even if you look at mine, like, they don't all look the same. But I love the cause, and I think it's super important. And how good these two go together. I'll show you how these will look together on a bracelet. Which one are we going to do? We'll put on the silver bracelet. We're going to add another bead on here. It's not part of the November release. It was one of their older ones from this summer. This is called AFAIK, as far as I know, bead. It's the one that glows in the dark. All right, so here are these. Did I put that upside down? Look at it this way. So the thing with the spacers is you can push them like as close together or keep them more separated. That way they kind of hang a little bit looser. But this is what this look would look like. I really like this. It's pretty simple. I like how clean it looks with the white, and then it's on the light, or just the plain silver. It's very pretty. So there you have it. Those are the additional looks into the November OHM collection, how I designed with them, just additional thoughts that I had, and I mentioned a giveaway. So I am going to do a giveaway. I feel really fortunate that I was able to review all of these beads with OHM, and I feel like I need to pay it forward and give some of my biggest supporters the opportunity to win some of these beads. So I'm going to be hosting two separate giveaways. One is going to be a glass bead and one's going to be a silver bead. If you've followed me because of Pandora and are uneasy at making like that next jump into like a new brand, I think a giveaway is a perfect opportunity to get introduced. So it was so hard for me to decide, you guys. I literally loved this entire collection. But when I thought about the glass beads, I couldn't separate some of the collections. Like, I needed to keep those like as a collection. So Victoriana is going to be the bead that I'm going to part with in a giveaway. And then I absolutely love the Listen to Love stethoscope, right? I don't think you need to be in the medical field in order to have this, but I do hope that somebody within the medical field does win it, because I think it's awesome and would be cool. So hopefully, you know, if you're in the medical field or you know somebody or love somebody that's a part that, you know, is a doctor or a nurse, whatever it might be, then hopefully you'll win this bead. So it's going to be two different giveaways to double the chances to win. And yeah, see all the information below on how to enter. Let me know what you guys thought of how I designed with the November collection, and then did you end up getting anything? I'm really excited about everything that OHM creates, and yeah, and I really want to know what you guys think. They're just so unique and so different. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all next time.